My name's Grace, and I was 13 when I entered the foster care system. When I was 5, I was getting abused by my mom, and that was in the very beginning stages. It was very small, a slap in the butt, and then it just progressed, and it just kept progressing and progressing. I dealt with it because I didn't know who I could talk to.
Grace was the third or fourth case I had. It was pretty early on in my CASA career, and it was heartbreaking.
She was abusive towards me, and when I went into the foster care system, I later learned that I protected my brother a lot from her anger issues, and I protected my brother from that, and I basically, I couldn't protect him anymore.
There are, round numbers, 939 kids in foster care today as we speak. The range of neglect and abuse issues are from the relatively minor, parents not providing food, shelter, and housing for children, to the extraordinarily damaging.
I was put in a group home, and I was starting to get too many caseworkers. I was starting to get a lot of caseworkers because there was just so many people that needed help, and I needed to go to court all the time, and then I was introduced to Susan.
Oftentimes, by the time a CASA is assigned to a child or children, they've been in the system for quite some time, and the judges are looking for more information.
Well, CASAs act as the eyes and ears of the court. I can't, as a judge, take the kids who are in foster care out to lunch.
You work closely with social services to see that the children and family get services that they need to see about reunifying, but your focus is always on the child or children to make sure that their needs and their wishes oftentimes are met.
She was my role model. She was somebody that I looked up to. She was somebody that I wanted to be. She was awesome. She was the mom that I wanted.
We just have opportunities galore to get to know the children, to build a level of trust that helps build the relationship so that we can know that we're making good recommendations to the court on the child's behalf.
The state of Nevada and every state in the nation and the federal government have decided that really judges are the gatekeepers for what happens or doesn't happen in the life of a child in foster care. It therefore falls to me to be educated and informed about what works for kids, about trauma and trauma-informed practices, and to really elevate the best interests of a child above the interests of any of the individual players in the system.
I have a great job. I'm in the path of where I need to go. Having Susan in my life, remembering those, the things that she showed me, helped.
And what the CASAs and the CASA reports do is bring the children into 3 dimensions for me. They can take the kids out to dinner and to the Discovery Museum and to the movies. They can talk to me about what it looks, sounds, and feels like in the home where the child's living, the school the child's attending, the activities the child's doing.
She had this number of social workers, so many homes, so many schools, whatever, and through the almost 6 years that we were together, she had 1 CASA.